Welcome. I'm Jordy, the No Cook Cook, and I have a recipe today for Olive Tapenade that takes 5 minutes only. Our fresh ingredients are the red pepper, lemon, cilantro, and olive oil, all the raw ingredients. Then we're using black olives and green olives from the can in a jar because of the ease of acquiring it. You could use olives from an olive bar that may or may not be pitted depending on the varieties you choose. Or to be more upscale and more healthy, you could order olives online and they would be possibly sun-dried black olives, but they are a little bit more expensive and not so readily available. So today, in this 5 minutes, I'm just going to put together this quick tapenade. I use this for a treat for my weekends, and it has plenty of raw ingredients, but it also includes my treat foods, my olives. Olives are very good for you. It's just that in this form, they're not as good as some others. So the first step is to put everything in the food processor pretty much. I'm putting in my cilantro, freshly washed. That's about 3/4 of a bunch. I'm putting in most of both of these olives, black olives, and almost all the green. The green tend to be a little bit more salty, so I use a few less. I also have rinsed both of these items with water at the sink before using, so a lot of the salt has been rinsed off. Next step, 1/4 cup olive oil. I'm going to eyeball it because I know just about how much I need for a 1/4 cup from this jar. Okay. Then I'm going to use about 1/2 of a red pepper. I just cut around the seeds, especially when I just want to do something in 5 minutes, like right before I go to work, like today. They can be just chopped really big because the food processor is going to take care of all of that. Okay, my last ingredient be my lemon. And you can use more or less lemon. I tend to like more. It seems to mix with the olive oil and make a thicker tapenade. 2 tablespoons would be the minimum. I'd probably use in 1/2 a lemon, which this lemon apparently is close to probably 3. You can always add more at the end if you want. Okay. Check. Do I have all my ingredients? Olives, cilantro, olive oil, red pepper, and lemon. I'm good to go. Now there's 3 different ways you can do this. You can have it chunky, you can have it medium, or you could have it fine. And I tend to like mine fine and spreadable for crackers. But if you like it more chunky, you see the pieces of cilantro, you can do it that way. A little piece of cilantro caught in here. Let's get that down. And we are ready for our, this is about a medium grind, I would say. You look closely. You can leave it a little more chunky if you want, or you can use this as a medium grind. I'm going to go a little bit further. Here, let me show, and then I'll bring down the side, anything left on the sides. And it'll only take about 1 more minute at max. I'd say it's quite close at this point. I'll go another 2 minutes. Okay. So now what you're looking at is my weekend treat. My olive tapenade, really easy to make, pretty healthy for you. Now what I do with it at this point is I use it on my raw buckwheat crackers. And I will show you those in just a minute. You could also use saltines, or you could use toast, quarter pieces of toast, for a more traditional olive tapenade style. Here's my 3 buckwheat crackers that I'm going to use for a little bit of a healthy version. I just take my cracker, spread it with my freshly made olive tapenade with its fresh ingredients. I kind of like a lot. And then you can garnish. If it's fancy, you can do a garnish. And your options there would probably be olive. Here's an olive garnish. You could use just cilantro for garnish. Or we can also do a red pepper. Garnish. Clean my plate. And there you have it. 5-minute olive tapenade on buckwheat crackers. Buckwheat crackers I make are totally raw in the dehydrator. Olive garnish, red pepper garnish, or cilantro garnish. Healthy and really satisfying. Thanks for watching.